And birthday girl, can you take the mic?
Yes.
Had you been worried about something to do with your house, or like, are you going to be able to stay there, or what I should be doing, or because can you stand? I don't know if he's throwing me a lifeline and saying, let's get this shit going or what, but
Yes.
right up to your mouth.
Yes.
And there's been these thoughts or worries or concerns or like emotional drama.
Yes.
Is there any reason why he'd make me feel like, whether it makes sense to you or not, but you're in the driver's seat and you can make the decisions and you shouldn't be stressing about this?
Yes.
Because truly, you shouldn't give a shit what anybody else wants or thinks, first of all. And I feel like it is up to you to make the decision of what you're going to do.
Yes.
And I doubt I'm talking about your daughter sitting next to you. Do you somehow feel influenced or pressured by one person, apparently, that tries to say what's in your best interest? No?
No.
Well, you're thinking about it, so that's a no.
No. No.
Okay. Why do I feel like somebody's just talked to you and about the timing of possibly doing something, and I feel a little pressure around this then?
Yes.
Oh, so you do get that.
Yes.
You shouldn't feel pressured, he says. You know, don't worry about striking when the iron's hot, or do what works for you. Have you recently talked about that?
Yes.
It's your decision. Don't let anybody influence you or try to persuade you thinking it's in your best interest. Do what works for you. Do you want to know what I'm feeling?
Yes.
I don't feel like now's the time for you. I don't feel like it feels that way to you. How do you feel?
Stressed.
How do you feel with what I just said? Do you feel like you want to move?
Yes.
I don't feel like it's the time. I really don't. They just show me September. Maybe it was September or in that time period, but I don't feel like right now. Do you understand why I'd be shown September?
Yes.
It's what?
His 1-year anniversary of his dad.
Was in September? I don't know, but I feel like by September you might be in a different mindset or a different way to deal with this. But I feel like now's not a good time, but he's showing me September,
Okay.
nonetheless. Were you not sure he was dead? How strange is that when he died? Were you not sure he was dead?
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
He's laughing. Like, I don't know, were you having like close calls and you weren't sure? So I don't know, but he's laughing because it's like, how the hell did you not know that I had died? Truly.
Yes.
He just says the good thing is I'm still with you. I'm still with you. So it hasn't been long. I can do the math. It's like 1.5 years. Close. Do you need a Kleenex? I brought a box.
I'm fine.
Okay. How did you totally gloss over or miss that somebody hit on you?
Pardon me?
How did you totally gloss over or miss the fact that somebody kind of hit on you? As far as wanting to, I don't know what that means, go out for dinner or... Because he's like, you're not that thick. Did you see it as an innocent thing, but like I'm not open to it or wanting it, or... Do you understand?
Yes.
Can I just tell you, he's showing me going down the highway. He's like, honey, I don't know how many off-ramps you got. So, was he a funny guy?
Yes.
I'm glad he's at least saving my ass right now, stepping forward. It makes me feel better knowing the gift was for you, too. Truly. That was supposed to be bought or purchased. But he's like, honey, I don't know how many off-ramps you got, so you want to be keen and wise when the opportunities present themselves.
Yes.
And he makes me feel like you could be very traditional and lay the law down ahead of time, like there'll be no sex. It's very accurate, Jessica. Have we ever met, birthday girl? Have we ever met? No, like we haven't met.
No,
No.
no, no.
Because he's like, you just lay down like an old-fashioned, like, not woman, but an old-fashioned person with their ethics and beliefs, and it's like, you know, okay, I'll go out for dinner, we'll go movie, or we'll do, but there's no sex, there's no coming back to my house, that shit's not happening.
Yes, you're right.
And do you have a son?
Yes.
Why would I say, have him be at your house when you do this, or if you do this, so that, that's the way he says, have a son there, your son, or our son, or whatever this is.
Okay.
Then there'll be no problems.
Okay.
Is that been like, I'm not saying recent, but, well, he's only been gone a year and a half. Is that something that has floated around for you, like where it's been offered, or somebody's interested, or?
Yes.
Yeah. He's like, I swear to God, he's like, not to take anything away from you, but it's money. It's about money. I don't know what that means.
Yes. Yes.
I have somebody,
Yes.
I have a friend in my life whose mom is widowed, and she always says, I'm not going to be a nurse or a purse, because she's at that age bracket. So, can you imagine signing on for that shit again and doing more laundry and... Yeah, yeah. How did you not know he died? Honestly, like, did you think, oh, he just breathed, but he didn't, or took a breath, but he hadn't?
Yes.
Yeah, he just made me feel like it was exhaling, it was leaving,
Yes.
but I was gone,
Yes.
but I was gone. And he just said, I'm sorry for putting you through it, is the way he just worded that. Was something about a 3-week turnaround period or a 3-week time period that at the end of his life, something changed for like his residence or his, like, because he's bringing up again, I said 3 before, but that was an actual date or day. This, he makes me feel like something about the last 3 for him. Would he have been from start to finish with whatever that looked like in the same environment, same place, same house, or did something change?
Yes,
He
yes.
makes me feel like something changed.
Yes. Yes.
And he wished that he had died before the change happened, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Yes.
Because I feel like I don't want to put anybody through it, and I sure as hell don't want to go there. But what's the time period?
A couple of years diagnosed, but
No.
No.
Just
But just 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
2
not
weeks.
3?
No, 2.
Where something changed or he was relocated?
Yes.
Okay, he wished he had gone before that point. Because it feels relatively short, but I'm sorry I put you through
Yes.
it, he says.
Yes.
I don't know. You must be done with all this stuff. He's like, stay the hell out of my shit. And he's laughing.
Yes.
Is everything sorted out?
Yes and no.
Well, just, I'm seeing like little stuff where I don't even know if the man would have cufflinks, but it's stuff that would be like small and in a place, and he's like, stay the hell out of it. And he's laughing. So I don't know the reason why he's saying that. And he has hair now. Now, so let me tell you, in my head, I'm thinking, is that from chemo? But all he says is, I have hair now. He wants you to know he's got full head of hair the next time you see him. Was he like bald, or is that why you're laughing? So it had nothing to do with treatments. Either that or you're sadistic.
He was bald.
He was bald? He wants you to know he's got hair. So apparently you can have what you want there. Well, I'm glad you're loving this. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good you sat down, honestly. Hold on, don't talk. Sorry, I want you to talk, but you need a mic. I don't know if I'm with you. if you could stand. You only understand the female part of the equation?
Yes.
So your mother was Margaret, M-A-R, and she was killed in some form of trauma or impact?
Yes.
Okay. Was I wrong in stating like a vehicle or feeling that way?
You're correct.
Okay. Is there a male connection for somebody like right in this area? Because I feel like I've got a female and a male. How old was your mom though? I didn't feel old.
Actually, it was her anniversary today, 54 years ago today.
That she died?
Yes.
She died a young woman then?
Yes.
And today was the 54th anniversary? Okay, so I'm not trying to make it fit. Do we know why there'd be a male past that was coming through simultaneously? Impact or trauma? Possibly, right? But you're not sure. I don't know, I feel like I have a female and the male, and I felt like they're probably separate families. You're pointing to her, and she doesn't want to own it? So can we have the other mic just in case, because I don't know how this was going to play out, but I feel like I've got one from one family, one connected to another. Thanks, Em. And she doesn't want to talk, this lady there. We're going to make her stand briefly. And so you might have a connection to a male killed in the trauma or impact?
A male and a female, both young.
Oh, so you have both.
There's both involved with both.
Oh, so right up to your mouth. She has a connection to both the male and a female killed young. Does that mean the same accident?
Yes, yeah.
And you said there's multiple people in the room with connections to these two people?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so just keep listening. Your mom's 54 years ago today, passed?
Yes.
Let's just see. Is the female and male, like I'm not fishing, but that were killed together then, are they like of separate family connections or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, because it didn't feel like the same family in the way that they want me to acknowledge this. Would we be coming up to something in February or something February based? They just want me to acknowledge, I'm sorry it's emotional for you. Do you understand? Who's there with her that can support her and stand with her? Because
The anniversary of their death is in February.
is in February. Because I just feel like I'm supposed to acknowledge February now as being significant or important that they want me to bring up. And I don't, do you know, this is a yes or no only, or I'm not sure. Do you know any of the specific details around this?
Yes.
Well, let me just say this. Would you know if one was killed instantly and one died a little bit later or a little bit after, not long, but a little bit?
Yeah.
Because they want me to talk about an instant death for one, but the other hung on briefly, and then they passed. Okay. Other people know this story or connected to it, so it's you guys too? Okay.
Seeing Randy.
Oh, is it your brother, Matthew?
I think I'm standing because I think it's Matt.
Oh, holy shit, I probably never would have come to yous.
No,
That's why we sat separately.
that's why we sat separately. And I'm sitting listening and I'm thinking, it sounds like Matt. It sounds like Matt.
Well, all I can tell you is I feel
And
like
I know this girl.
I know her. Well, I know
I
she
mean, I
looks
don't know her.
familiar. You know her.
I know she looks familiar.
Is it the same family thing that you're thinking of, or is it different? Oh,
Connected, yeah.
and that was February?
February 28th.
So just know that for some reason February, I'm sorry, do you know that, was Matthew killed instantly?
No.
Nicole
It's the other way around?
Nicole was killed in-
Okay, because one is killed instantly, like, and then one dies shortly thereafter. It's not long. Okay. And you people know this too? Same scenario, so we're all on the same page? Okay. And sorry, what's the new home or the new place or something when I'm pulled over on this side? Because a new home or a new place, now there should be, sorry Colleen, if I keep saying things, you speak up. Because I'm pulled over here and I want to say, I don't know if it's a congratulations or just an acknowledgement of like the new home or the new place.
My house burnt down in 2016 and it was rebuilt last year.
So you've got the new home. I'm supposed to, like, it wasn't like a congratulations, but it was like an acknowledgement of something like the new place, the new home, or something.
Yeah.
So, and you, I keep asking you knew these people, obviously you're emotional to it. This is bizarre shit when the family's at the front.
That's Nikki Green.
I'm sorry?
I just know her too.
Oh, they just, like, it's like stereo. No, we're okay. We're okay. And, sorry, do you have a Wasaga Beach? Or why am I like at the beach in the water all of a sudden?
Yes, yeah, we,
Is that tied to you or connected to you?
yes, yeah. We-
Okay.
Yeah, we had a trip to Wasaga Beach for my birthday before she died.
Before Nicole died? Okay. So that would be a standout why Wasaga Beach, why she would show me the sand and the water and that. And sorry, this might get personal, but this is your mom?
Yeah.
And your first name is, sorry? Gail. I've seen you around somewhere. Did you used to work at Zara's or anything? Or? You just kind of, your face looks kind of familiar. I don't know what to tell you is when I'm in my hometown that you're going to run into people you friggin' know. Well, I don't know you, but I've seen you. You look familiar. And this isn't really a question, but are we, for you, and Randy, you listen, are you, a health scare we're past? Like, there was something that I felt like was detected or found or checked, and we're past this now for you. Does that make sense? This is not a future thing. You haven't had the cancer scare or the scare with cancer?
Once.
Oh, well, I haven't never. It was a scare, but you got past it, or well, obviously. Okay. And was it a scare to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because for some reason I felt like, I don't know why, but they want to include you, or they want me to include you, as much as like talking about this woman's house or home, new home or whatever. Then it's like talking about you getting past whatever the cancer. Home a lot. You knew her a lot. She died. Okay. Okay. Just know that she's trying to include you. What a weird way to bring you into it, but nonetheless, the good news is you're past it, or it felt free and clear of something, is the way she brings it up. Have you, what's your first name?
Gail.
No,
Oh, Tara.
Tara. Have you stopped writing, or was there something where you would have been writing, but then you've stopped the writing for some reason? I don't know if that means to Nicole, or if it's in some other way in your life, but
Kind of, yes, yeah.
are you making a fit?
No,
What would I have seen, why would she show me in the past that you had been writing and then it's like stopped, or you're not writing any longer?
I used to write her notes, yeah. I used
After she passed?
Yes, yeah,
Has that stopped?
yes.
Holy shit. Because she just wants me to talk about the writing has stopped. You're not to feel shitty or bad about that either. Do you talk to her?
All the time.
Good. So don't feel bad, but she wants me to talk about the writing that has stopped. So if you used to write her notes all the time and then that has stopped for whatever the years have been, that's okay. And she's, I don't, this is general, but she's really happy for you. Really, really happy for you. So I don't know what's going on in your life or where your life's at right now, but I bet you there's 100 people that would love to have that said to them. But you're in a good place and she's happy for you. All I want to know is, without talking about it, do you feel like you're in a good place?
I'm not sure, no.
You think your life's kind of not great?
Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah.
She makes me feel like she's happy for you, and I feel the opposite of that, where it's like it's something feels good about it. Was there something that felt like a forced move for you at one point, or like you might not have had a whole lot of say in something about a relocation or a move? No?
No.
All I can tell you, she makes me feel like it was for the best, or there's something that she's bringing up about this that's in a positive way. I know you don't live out of your car. I know that. Do you have like a lot of stuff in your car? I don't mean it's junked up, but do you, like, is that an office for you, or is that like, I go to my car to get?
Well, there's just a lot of stuff in my car.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like she has you going out to the car to get stuff, which probably shouldn't be in the car. I don't know. I'm seeing papers and all kinds of things that she brings up. So, And it has nothing to do with either of them, but there's a baby that didn't make it here full term, that is miscarried or an abortion. Whether it's natural or not, they're referencing a child being over there with them that is not like of either one of them. It happened after their passing. You don't get it?
Yeah, actually I do, yes, yeah.
Okay, because they just want you to know this child, or whoever it's for, this child is safe, this child's fine and with them. Do you have grandkids you don't get to see much, or is there a reason why they would just bring that up? Like you're not, do you have, yeah, you're deaf, right? Do you have grandkids you don't get to see? Like, so they're closer if you have grandkids? Really? Okay, so, sorry, I hope to move on, but what's California, or why am I hearing Cali, or why do they want me to say California, or? Okay,
Never been here.
you're going to California. Anything else I've said? You're going to California? Here, can you just the things that I've said?
I have grandchildren I don't see. I have a grandson I haven't seen since he was born.
Okay, I'm sorry for you. I mean that. And?
I'm deaf in one ear. I've had surgery once, but I'm having a problem again.
You're going to California.
Going to
so.
California. I have grandchildren that I do see, but not often because they live far away.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Anything else that I've said there? No?
Patient. What you said to this lady
About being fair?
being fair. I try and please everybody, and I give people more chances.
Are you stressed about it, or you get
Oh,
stressed
yeah.
about it?
Yeah.
You bring some chaos to other people because of it?
Oh, yeah.
Is your mom passed?
Yeah.
I just am feeling mum, or like a woman stepped in behind you. Would you have been hoping for her if she, truly? Do you know why she wants you to know she's clear? She's clear, she's got it all back. I don't know what that means, but the way she thinks or the way that she's feeling, thank you. She wants you to know she's okay. She knows you're okay. Or she knows you'll be okay, but she is okay.
Got my whole list.
What? You brought a friggin' list? Oh, aren't you cocky? You're very hopeful. What's on your friggin' list? I'm gonna get a drink of water.
I need a drink of wine.
What's on your list? Not everything.
Well, I just
Right up to your mouth with the mic.
wanted to know if she's proud of me and if she's with my baby that I lost and if it's a boy or a girl.
Okay. Sorry. The baby I talked about, we should have known the gender.
I was never told.
Was it later termed or long term?
I was 5 months.
You would have known gender, or somebody would have, but yeah, I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but okay, let me just try to tap into her. Isn't it nice when I can say this to you about your mom? And what else are you going to say? But two things I want to say. Is she a nice lady?
Yes.
Truly, like, genuinely in life, she was a nice lady.
She was
People would say
a
that.
kind person.
Why would she say my damn leg or my damn knee
Oh!
or something? Because first she's letting me know she's super nice, very nice. But then she's like, this damn leg or damn knee.
Yeah.
It's not an issue for her now. But do you recall that?
Yeah, she was riddled with arthritis, so she had a walking stick and she couldn't walk very far and she'd always have to sit down and,
Okay. Would she say damn?
oh yeah.
Just
And a
because
lot
she's
more.
wanting me to say how nice she is, or like what a good person, and people would have loved her, blah, blah, blah. But then she's like this damn way. But it doesn't bother her or affect her now. It's what she truly wants you to know. You really, what's your first name?
Laura,
Laura, you really have to put things in perspective for yourself. You honestly take a lot of shit on in a way emotionally that you can't control, and you shouldn't care what other people think. You should not care what other people think, and she makes me feel like you download yourself with so much stuff. Us Canadians are known for saying sorry when we shouldn't, you know, because we're just an apologetic nation apparently. But you feel sorry, I don't know if you say it, but you feel sorry for a lot of stuff that's out of your control and that you couldn't influence. Has there been a separation or divorce or something at one point?
yes,
For you?
yes,
Is that not, like, in hindsight, a really beautiful thing?
it was.
Why do you feel bad about it? Or why do you, like, feel bad in some way about it if it's such a beautiful thing? And it's like, I wouldn't want my life back where it was, but you somehow still feel shitty about some aspect about it. Is it because of how it impacted other people or affected other people?
Yes.
Can I just say, suck it up and get over it? And I'm not trying to be rude.
No.
She's like, you just can't let that bother you. Did you, you waited too long, if anything.
I did.
You waited too long, so you tried to do the right thing.
I did.
You can't. And so you just have to accept that. But you're happily married again based on the ring
I
on your
am.
finger? Are
I
you
am.
happy?
Oh, yes.
Okay. She's like, that other thing is a bonus that it's done, truly, for you. And you should feel good. Don't feel bad about it and the impact that it had on other people. I just feel like it's pretty good now for you.
It is.
Except, you don't have to be everything to everybody. You don't. Like, that's daunting.
It is.
That's crazy ass shit. So you gotta watch. And so is this your friend or a family member?
This is my friend who's coming to California with me.
Good friend. Is she like this in life? Okay. So you have to watch that, she says. It's like you're very forgiving verbally, but inside that shit don't meet up.
So true, yes.
Can I say one more thing that I repeated earlier? Where would the alcohol come into play, or the tie to the alcohol that would be based on what I've just said?
My ex-husband was a heavy, heavy drinker and was abusive to me.
Okay. Do you verbally say, you know, I've moved past that, I don't know if it's actually forgiven him, but do you allude to that? Like,
Yes.
inside is bullshit to that, you know that, right? Is it? I'm asking.
Sometimes, because of guilt of, again, the lives that uprooted because of.
Do you have 2 children?
I have 3, but I'm estranged from one.
Okay, sorry, I don't know if any of this will make sense. Where does the son connection come into play? Or why does he want me to talk about the younger male son, living, not
That's
deceased?
my son who I'm estranged to. I haven't seen my grandchildren.
Oh, okay. He just makes me feel like the torment over the younger son or the younger male is the way or I'm sorry, she does, the way she brings it up, but it's about the younger male and the torment around this for you. You have nothing to apologize there for, but I feel like the way that he talked to you or what he said, that's not on you. That's not on you. She'd still like to say he's a good boy, but that's still not on you. It's not on you. And I feel like you just can't win. You can't win with that. You can't. You know you're a good person. Let yourself enjoy life. And keep the door open to the possibility of a reconnection. You don't know what the future holds, even if your heart says, I don't know how long it's been, but it's not going to happen. You don't know. The future can, as long as you keep the door open and you believe that it's possible, because people can change or circumstance can change. She's sorry for you that you go through this, truly. You don't deserve it, but you know what? A lot of people get shit they don't deserve in life. So it's like, what do you do with it? And where do you go with it? And do you throw all your interest into the 2 that you have a connection with?
That's what I've been doing. We had Christmas, just my two that
Okay, do you know where the one kind of lives? Do you have an address or anything like that?
I know where he lives.
Okay, and if the issue is with him, do you still, regardless how it would be received, send a gift for the child's birthday, or send cards, or make acknowledgements of the child's birthday and stuff like that?
I acknowledge the child and the children. I was debating and I asked Kirsten if I should send gifts at Christmas or not, so that was a big debate at Christmas time.
Tell me you did.
I didn't.
Okay, you need to follow through as grandma still.
Okay.
And what they do with it is up to them.
Okay.
But you have to have a clear conscience.
Uh-huh.
And if they return to sender, if they send you a nasty note saying they're not wanted, you've done what you need to do. And I'm sorry if that's gonna hurt when that happens, but I think you're gonna hurt anyways, because you're gonna question this 5 years from now, because it's like, I've somehow not done what I feel like I need to do despite their issues. Okay, so all you can do is be grandma to the best of your ability, and say, you know what, however that's received, I don't know, but I have to do what I need to do. And then, because God knows, if the parents are shitheads and assholes in some degree, that grandchild or grandchildren could come back into your life at some point, and you have to have the framework of, I cared, and I never forgot, and I always remembered on those days.
Thank you.
You're welcome, but do you think you can do that?
Oh yeah, I've got a great support system.
You're a prime example of why some eat their young. If we could only pick, hey, nowadays, genetically and scientifically, they can pull out like, oh, you can have a male and you have blue eyes and all that crap.
My male husband.
How about just
was.
a personality?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Talk to your mom. Know that she's there with you. And thanks for speaking up, and I'm glad she somehow came through with the California reference to at least let you know that it is her.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Removed. But he's laughing about this. Like, I feel like Mr. Potato Head with missing parts. But he's laughing. You think you understand like why I would get like a dad connection saying or worked like with his humor or?
You look like Mr. Potato Head. Sorry. I'm sorry.
We need a mic. Stan? Yes.
Thank you.
Is he a dad?
Father-in-law.
Father-in-law. And had the lung removed in some way or a big portion of it or something? Twice? Okay. There's nothing funny about it, but he's laughing and brings up the potato head reference, like I have parts missing, you know? But he wants you to know, honestly, if it is him, he's whole, you know? So what happens to us physically has nothing to do with us spiritually when we're on the other side. And he wants that to be known. Do we have 2 birthdays or 2 special dates coming up? Let's jump ahead a month. Is there March? Is there another birthday that's going to be around that, or another special date that's close to it? Like, I don't know if it's a couple days or what, but.
John's birthday.
So just up into the mic so people can hear you.
My mother-in-law's
No,
birthday.
right? I don't give a shit. You bought a ticket?
My mother-in-law's birthday is in February.
No. If March is his birthday, that's one. But there'll be something else right around that.
My father's passing was in March.
So,
My personal father's.
okay, and this was your father-in-law, but then your father's passing was in March. So there's 2 significant dates
Yes.
that'll be coming up?
Yes.
Okay. And this man, though, is connected to you?
Her father-in-law's my brother.
Okay. I'm sorry for the language and the generalities, but apparently you have an asshole in your life, is what I just heard. Living. Not deceased.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we all? I get great frustration around this, to be honest with you. So often somebody can be like that woman's ex-husband or whatever. He's long gone, you know, out of her life. But this doesn't feel this way. This feels like somebody that's still kind of in the picture or still connected in some way. But I'm hearing asshole. as horrible and vague as that is. But so do you understand the frustration?
Absolutely,
Okay. Do you know you contribute to it?
100%. Yes.
I have a dad saying you contribute to it, or you, like, I don't know if you get on the bandwagon or you throw gas onto the fire.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You like drama?
No, just need to look for the escape door, that's all.
Okay. For some reason, watch how you add to this, the dynamics of this, okay? It would be best if you say nothing to anybody about anything around this person. It almost feels like talking behind the back and saying stuff that doesn't need to be said, and it's like fueling the fire. You know how you feel. How's that sound, hey?
You're way too accurate.
But no, 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 but I mean, you're here paying money, and I should say nice shit to you.
No, please don't, no.
Because it's like, you gotta watch how you're attributing or making this continue on in some way. And it shouldn't be about people that don't, no, how do I say this? No matter who this person is, it shouldn't upset you who talks to him or who has a connection with him. It shouldn't upset you at all, is what I'm just hearing. Do you understand that? Don't be petty. Oh, sorry I said that. I'm not in your life. Does this involve kids or something?
No.
Okay, why do you care who would have a connection with this man or who would talk to this man? Don't just let people do what they need to do. I feel like don't take it personally.
How did you know it was a man?
I said there was an asshole. They're bitches. And I think I might have said a male. I think I said a male, to be honest with you. So, and she just nodded yes. So the lung is your brother?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know if he's teasing you.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know if he is. How do I say this? It's the way that you're very precise about things or the way you have to do stuff that I feel like, I don't think he's really jabbing you, like teasing, but like, are you known for this within the family or
Yes.
truly?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe he is making fun of you, I don't know, because you can get bent out of shape when things don't go the way that you think they should with after your investment into it.
Yes.
Watch that, he says, because that brings a world of hurt. A world of hurt. You had a very strong connection with him once after he died, is the way he just worded that. So there was something of a very strong knowing, or I don't know if you felt or sensed him. One time is the way he brings it up. Do you recall that or no?
No.
I feel like I'm in, I don't know where you live, but I'm in like what I'm interpreting as your house in the way that he says this. And it's almost like I'm walking out of a bedroom or out of something, and it's like I stop in my tracks. And then there's like this feeling or sense, and then it's like, then I keep going. Made no sense to you? Why he would show me that scenario?
No, not at this point.
Okay. I'm positive he's attributing it to you. Your dad is passed, although it was the lung guy that got me here. Do you know if he downplayed issues for himself, your dad?
Yes, he did.
My-
Sorry. Yes, he did.
Is it gonna be cardiac related or heart related, do you know? That's a no. You don't make it fit.
I'm not making it fit, it's a
There's-
series of things. So.
There's two things prior that he makes me feel like he had to go through. These aren't nothing things that I feel like he downplays or he's not like taking serious or probably to the dismay of other people in the family that love him, that it would be very frustrating. Shows me two incidences or two situations, not including the time he died. So pretty vague, but do you understand that?
Yeah,
Didn't involve the heart?
no, not directly.
Okay, I feel like something cardiac or heart related being impacted or affected by this is the way he brings it through. You have a tattoo, but you regret it?
I do, yes.
You regret it.
I absolutely regret it.
Like, what have we learned?
Not to get a tattoo. Yes, yeah. Sorry.
Funny shit when it happens, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a midlife crisis, so.
Well, you weren't even like a teenager. I was giving you
No.
benefit of the
I
doubt.
was almost 30 when it happened, so.
Oh. I just know he brings up, and I feel like it's your dad saying it. Oh, and then he just showed me a horse being shot. This never happened. This never happened. It did? But speaking to the mic,
It did, yes.
connected to the family?
Yes.
I thought he was being figurative because I thought there was one point he wished somebody had just shot him to put him out of his misery.
Well, he always thought that, but we had a horse put down too when I was 8.
Did somebody shoot it?
Yes.
Like not just euthanized, but shot it?
No, shot it.
I thought he was being figurative.
No.
Because there's a point where he wished somebody had done that to him. Something dragged on too far or too long, and there was no hope, and nothing could have been done, and it's just a waiting game and a waiting game. Do you understand that?
100%.
And it just costs people energy, time, money, everything, and it's like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
And that's your bio dad.
That's my biological dad, yeah.
Okay. You're the only one hearing this word today. He loves you. He loves you. Did you know that in life? Did you question that? Like you were really uncertain? He says, I love you. Nobody else heard that. I love you. You deserve to know that. If he didn't show it, okay, but he's wanting you to know it. And he's saying it. He says, you're welcome. You should have known that in life. Not because you didn't see it, but probably his own actions. And can I just say thanks for being there for me? Get that mic up. Or we're going to have a fight. He says, thanks for being there for me. So I don't know what this means. Did you get to see him before he died?
Yeah, I moved to North Bay for 6 weeks to
Be with him?
be with him and take care of him and Mom.
Just know thanks. Just know thanks, he says, because he appreciates this. He appreciates it a lot. Why couldn't you get your ass out of North Bay quick enough? And I have my own stories about that, but why couldn't you? Because he's laughing.
Oh, my kids were down here, and I can't stand my older brother, so I had
In North Bay?
Yes.
Okay. Because he's got you like leaving North Bay pretty damn quick, as soon as like I can.
Yeah.
Oh, the brother's the asshole.
Yeah.
That was a full circle. It's a full circle moment.
So can I ask him a question?
Yeah, I don't know what you'll hear.
Why did he let my mom suffer as long as she did?
I don't know how you mean that, but was he funny in an irresponsible way?
He kept coming in her dreams my mom had an illness.
So, can I just tell you though, I wasn't sure how you meant it, but he's being funny, and he said she's not a horse. So why did he let her linger? You think he had control over when she should die?
He kept showing signs that he was coming to get her, and then he'd leave, and she wouldn't go with him,
Uh-huh.
and she suffered.
So why is that on him?
Because he was there, so we wanted, and she called him, she could see him, but
Okay, it wasn't on her time. We don't leave till it's our time, but that's not on him. But I will say this, take comfort knowing he was there with her, that he came there. But they're not the Grim Reaper. They can't just pull people. It's like, yeah, I want your ass over here now. We all have a time. Whether it was Matthew and Nicole in the car accidents, we have a time. And no matter if it's through murder, like that family I just dealt with, no matter if it's Alzheimer's or whatever, we have our time. Your dad couldn't take your mom until it was her time. Maybe he needed a break. Who knows? Who knows? Your brother's okay. He truly is okay. He wanted to come through and just let you know that. And this isn't like a mad thing, but were you not terribly pleased with a female connected to him?
Yes.
Because he's like, are we past this?
No.
Do you feel, right up to your mouth, do you feel like in some way that female's life has continued on,
Yes.
and yet it's bothered you?
Yes.
Well, that is just asinine. Don't let her have control over the way you feel, and you're giving her control by the way you feel. Plain and simple. You can't turn back time, and I'll tell you, some of that's on him. Some of it's on him, he says, in regards to that female. But it's easy to be mad at her. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. He's like, just live your life so nobody's pissed with you.
Okay.
That's the best you can do. And your dad does love you. And your mom's passed. I didn't feel her, but she'll be okay. Okay?
She's okay now.
Yeah.
I know she's okay now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we're plagued with. Death is, sad for us, but it's great for the person passing. Because all the earthly stuff is gone. Okay? Okay, guys, thanks for coming out. Sorry for all that confusion. It happens.